In 2014, facing eviction from his Alabama home, John Russell Houser set out to make sure no one else could ever live in that house. He poured concrete down the drains and cemented the fuse box shut. He splattered paint and human waste all over the walls. The new owners found Houser had booby-trapped the gas starter tube in the fireplace was twisted out and ignited. The logs removed. He was hoping the house would catch on fire. "That's what the investigators told me," said Norman Bone, 77, who had bought the house for his daughter. The man Bone once knew as a church-going neighbor had grown into someone better known by neighbors and colleagues as an angry provocateur. Police say his anger culminated Thursday night in a slaughter at the Grand 16 Theater in Lafayette, Louisiana, leaving 2 women dead and 9 other people hurt. For decades, Houser lived and worked in the same area where he owned that home, in Phoenix City and the surrounding cities. Since the early 90s, he had built a reputation as an oddball. It was then that he regularly appeared on a local television show, appearing opposite a Democrat as a radical Republican, railing against women in the workplace and calling for violence against abortion providers. "He made a lot of wild accusations," said Calvin Floyd, who hosted the show on WLTZ-TV in Columbus for more than 2 decades. He could make the phones ring. Yet Houser had a dark side that went way beyond talk. In 1989, court records say he was accused of hiring someone to burn down a Columbus lawyer's law office. His wife and other relatives filed papers accusing him of domestic violence in 2008. "As many times as I had him on, it was obvious he had a screw loose," Floyd said, the son of a longtime city tax official in Columbus. Houser received degrees in accounting and law but never applied to take the bar exam. In Alabama, Houser posted on an online career website that he was an entrepreneur who owned and operated 2 nightclubs in Columbus and LaGrange in the 1980s and 1990s. But his stint as a club operator ended sourly when he was accused of selling alcohol to minors at Rusty's Buckhead pub. In April 2001, the LaGrange mayor and city council voted to revoke all of Houser's alcoholic beverage pouring licenses based on 5 convictions of selling alcohol to minors in the span of a year from 1999 to 2000, according to a court filing. Houser appealed, but the court found the mayor and council acted correctly. Houser put up the swastika banner in protest, according to an April 28, 2001, story in the LaGrange Daily News. He told the newspaper he was completely against the Nazi philosophy, but chose the symbol because it represents a government's ability to do what it wants. "The people who used it, the Nazis, they did what they damn well pleased," Houser told the newspaper, accusing police officers of lying on the stand during his trial. It was not the last time he'd invoked that type of imagery, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. Heidi Byrek, director of the SPLC's Intelligence Project, said he'd been on the group's radar since 2005. Last January, he wrote on one online forum, "Hitler is loved for the results of his pragmatism." He also posted on a forum dedicated to the New York chapter of Golden Dawn, Greece's far-right neo-Nazi political party.